So I'm recording just in case because I... You can't see it. You can't, sorry, this is Julie's bed, so I know it's dirty. But you can't see it, but like, I swear that I see a second line, and I'm...
There's definitely a line there.
So we're trying to determine, like, so the left one, Robert just put water on because they're expired, so he's like, maybe because it's expired, like, it's showing things, and you cannot see it on camera, you absolutely can't, but Robert says I'm not crazy, and he sees it too. What do you have to say, ma'am?
She wants to know what's in it.
Do you want to know?
She's like, is that a toy?
You want to know?
Do I play with that?
So we're gonna go on a walk. This might be for nothing, but in the case that it isn't for nothing, even though I'm like internally dying inside, I'm gonna record, because if it is for something, then I think future me will be thankful.
I don't know. I can't believe it's happening.
I don't know if it is happening. They're expired. It could be wrong.
I know. But like, how much do we want to bank on that they're expired?
We're not going to. We're gonna go to Target.
Mean,
yeah.
Know? Like,
I'm just gonna make clips of me covering my face until I get a test from Target. So stay tuned. Okay, I think you guys can see that on camera now. Do you see that? You can definitely see that on camera. You see the second line. Like earlier, I thought it was in my head, but no, you can actually see it this time. And this is the one that Robert put water on to see if it was just a faulty test. But like, there's clearly a difference. You know? Oh, well, I guess it's backwards. That doesn't really help you very much. You see what I mean? You can even see it better if there's a shadow, you know? Okay. So I'm sitting in bed, and I just wanted to talk for a second because I didn't really get a chance to earlier. And let me just give you some background. So we just got back from Japan. We got back from Japan. When did we get back from Japan? A week ago. We got back from Japan a week ago. Dang, the Taylor Swift concert was a week ago. Holy cow. Dang. And so this isn't planned. This was not planned. And I haven't got my period. I am 3 days late as of today. I've been this late before, and obviously nothing has happened. So this isn't like, it's rare, but it has happened to me. And I just wasn't thinking very much of it because Julie just came in. Let me close the door. I didn't think much of me being late because we literally were like on a 16-hour time, not a 16-hour, a 13-hour time difference from here to Japan, and there was a lot of flying and a lot of travel involved and a lot of just like schedule changes and diet changes and things like that, to where like I'm like, there's lots of factors that could affect my period being late. But I don't know. I made the decision to take a test before we went to meet our friends for dinner, and I really thought that like it would just be negative. And when I looked at the test, I bought these tests a long time ago. I bought them when we like first got married. They're like really cheap, like Amazon tests. So I've had them for a while now, and they're just like the cheapy like plastic / paper tests, and I noticed that they were expired. It actually said that they expired in August of last year, but I didn't realize that. I guess I haven't taken one in a really long time to check, and I figured I'd take it anyways because I was like, well, what the heck, why not? And I took it. I didn't wait the full 5 minutes, but I didn't see anything, so I threw it out. I literally threw it in the garbage again. And then as I was about to leave the bathroom, I was like, let me just check one more time. I had like cleaned up the whole area, and then I take it back out, and I'm like, are my eyes deceiving me? And like the lighting in the bathroom is very like yellowy. It's very like mixed lighting, so I like Robert and I both work from home, and we were the only ones home at the time. So I just walked out and I was like, I need you to look at this with me in the window. I was just like, I need you to look at this with me. And I went over to the window and I was like, do you see something? Because I think I see something. And I was like, am I crazy? Like, I literally was just like, am I crazy that I think I'm seeing something? Like, I swear I see something really faint. And like, I've seen people do this in like YouTube videos, because I love watching like finding out I'm pregnant YouTube videos and stuff like that. But just never thought that'd be me with the whole faint line thing. I feel kind of bad because I know how many friends of ours and people like want to have babies right now, and like if you were to ask me a couple months ago, like I would have been like, I'm so thrilled. And it's not that I'm not thrilled, I just feel like I finally came to a place where I was like very okay with the idea of not having babies for a while. And I also just thought that like I would have this like intuition where I would just know, like I would just know when it was the right time. I would know, like I would just feel in my body like something was different, and I feel nothing. Like I don't feel different at all. So I think that's just what kind of has me like so just weirded out by this whole thing. I'm not taking that test as fact. We went to Target after dinner with our friends, and I'm so glad we got dinner with them, because I really have been wanting to have dinner with them for a while. But I'm just like, why did I take the freaking test right now? But we went to Target and I bought the clear blue pack, because I'm like, when I do this in the morning, that will be the 4th day of missing my period, and I wanted to just tell me like straight up yes or no. So I bought this one. It has 4. Julia's like, what is that? What is that? So I just wanted to tell me straight up, like, am I not? And then I checked the expiration date, and it doesn't expire until April 30th of 2025. So if it's not now, I feel like probably in 2 years I'll probably use the other one. And I'm gonna do it in the morning. And so Robert was like, we'll wake up really early before anybody's awake, because we're living at my grandparents' house right now, which I haven't done YouTube in a while, so that's not really something I've updated you guys on. It's just, we're trying to save for a house and all of that, and it's a whole story, but we're very thankful for this living situation at the moment. And yeah, so we're just gonna wake up really early. I'm gonna take it, we'll see what happens, and depending on what happens, we're gonna go get breakfast. And depending on what happens, I may or may not have a mimosa at breakfast. I told Robert while we were in line at Target for the self-checkout, I was like, if this is negative, I'm having like a mimosa, and I'm pouring the whole bottle of champagne in there. But if this is positive, we're still having breakfast, and I guess I'm going to Target, because that's what one does when they find out they're pregnant. Yeah, I don't really know how to feel. I don't know what to think. I know it's like all in the Lord's timing, and his plans are good, and I trust him. And you know, there are lots of things happening right now, or just like lots of like coincidences that I could definitely see having been like the Lord just putting things in place for this to happen, if this is actually happening. But I don't know, we just have to wait until the morning and see. I really don't know. I think I just need an answer. I just wish that like I had more concentrated pee right now. Because I'm not a patient person, and this is tough, but we'll see what happens. I just don't know how to feel. Also, can we just talk about what kind of cruel joke this is, that this morning I woke up and the first thing I did was take a COVID test. And now tomorrow I'll be waking up to take another test. So fun. For a second I just had a brief panic that my bladder was empty. Like that quickly I forgot that I already peed. Good morning. It is almost like it's like 6:20, I think. I'm very tired because I did not sleep very much at all last night whatsoever. I couldn't even tell you when I fell asleep. Like it took me forever to fall asleep. You okay? Okay, Robert's also asleep. Both of our eyes are closing. I just wanted to wake up really early because we have a lot to do today. So if this is for real, then we can get a head start on the day. But for reference, this is the test from last night. I don't know if you can see anything there. We can in real life. There's definitely, oh, I think you can. In real life, we can tell that there's a second line. I took one test, threw it in the trash, and then looked back at it, and so there we are. So this morning I peed in a cup, and we bought clear glue. I feel like I'm advertising products, but so this is the digital one, and it should say just pregnant or not pregnant. I'm just gonna take one, and depending on what it says, take another one. And we'll go from there. If it says not pregnant, I'll probably stop at one. But if it says pregnant, I'll probably be in delusion. And so we most likely will take more. I've never taken a fancy one like this before. I've only ever taken the strips.
It doesn't say on the box. So, yeah,
oh, I already read the box. You just like, you're supposed to pee on this, but you can dip it too. So I'm a little nervous. I can't do it. I can't do it. Don't even feel it. I literally don't feel any different. You okay? You gotta breathe. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you okay?
I don't know what to say. I mean,
should I take another one? That was pretty fast. I feel like that's now 2 now.
I mean, there's 4, but
I don't think I need 4 to tell me.
no, I'm not saying take all 4, but I mean, like, if you did want to take another, I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but we talked so much about this last night, and I don't know how I'm still in disbelief when we tried to act like we knew what the result was going to be. I don't even think it's all hit me yet, just
No.
exactly what that meant.
No. I just feel like I'm in shock.
Yeah, me too.
Like I don't feel like overwhelming sadness or joy. I just feel shock.
Yeah.
like I have, that's the only emotion I feel is shock.
Yeah. I like can't stop staring at that result.
Oh, baby. She's up with energy and ready to lick. Hey, okay, it's okay. Relax. You see to the camera.
Yeah.
I don't even think that feels real to me. Like, that just feels like I just looked at a screen and a screen said a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, we're good. My feet are nice and lubricated, thank you. We're good. We're good, we're good. We're good, Julie. Don't knock the camera off. Oh my god. Like, I haven't quite processed in my brain that, like, there's like a life inside of me.
Come on, Jules, chill out.
I literally did like everything you're not supposed to do as a pregnant woman.
It's okay.
Thankfully, it was really early.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
I realized I never actually showed you what. Oh boy. Ew, I have Julie's eyeballs on me. I keep so crying to take the picture.
It feels so weird to just smile right now.
Can you even see it?
No.
I literally look so funny. It's so blurry. Let's try that again.
I don't even know.
I got so crying looking up to take the picture. Okay.
I think we need to get a baggie and so we can like keep those, like that's...
Oh, we'll definitely keep those. I mean, I have to show our parents, you know?
I just don't know how long it'll stay pregnant for.
I'm pretty sure it says it for a while. If not, we have this one.
Yeah.
Should I take, maybe I should take the other one just in case, because I know the plus sign one does stick around.
Sure.
I'll take the plus sign one. I feel like I know what it is at this point, but... You're so nosy, girl. You're so nosy.
See like the outline of her head, like the back of her head. It's so funny.
Okay, see the control line. There's the control line for now. It'll be interesting to see how like quickly it shows up.
Yeah.
I swear I already kind of see it.
I think I'm starting to see it too.
Dang. I swear I wanted to already see it.
Yeah, I see it too.
Holy cow. Yeah?
Does it need a little more?
Does it need a little more wet?
Didn't make it all the way.
It just takes time. It's been like 30 seconds.
Sorry, I'm not that much patient.
Oh, I'm definitely glad I just did the other one first though, because I would still be in disbelief. The fact that it literally showed up at 5 in the evening yesterday on like a cheapy expired test. Holy cow. Yeah, it's there. That's positive. You see that? Oh, you were just looking at it. She was like, don't care anymore. No cameras, please.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel.
We've processed a little more better now. We went on a family walk with Julie. It's like 7:58 a.m. right now. We're gonna rope drop Target. They open at 8 a.m. we kind of decided last night that regardless of the test results, we were gonna go get breakfast. Started off by saying, Robert saying, if this is positive, I'm taking you for breakfast. But then it kind of turned into, well, if this is negative, I still want breakfast. Yeah. I'll just have a mimosa at breakfast if it's negative. Guess I'm not having a mimosa, which is kind of funny because I literally told Robert earlier this week, I was like, I have such a craving for champagne, which I don't think that's a pregnancy craving. I don't know if I'll ever think that cravings are pregnancy cravings because I crave a lot of things all the time. But we're at Target because, you know, that's the exciting thing to do when you find out you're pregnant, is go to Target and finally get to walk the aisles of the baby aisle. It's like you've unlocked a new Target section, Robert. How do you feel?
So good.
He's just joking.
I'm wearing my dad's shirt. It's Bowser, who is a dad. I thought it'd be funny to wear the dog dad hat, because yeah, that's all I am.
We're
just
cosplaying as a dad and mom today. And I also decided to wear my overalls because it's kind of been like a thing for me my whole life where I was like, I just can't wait to be pregnant and wear overalls. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I just think there's nothing cuter than a pregnant woman in overalls. And I'm like,
You're the pregnant woman in overalls.
Pregnant woman in overalls. It's okay. Let's go in Target. I'm crying. I'm not crying, but I am crying internally. This literally looks just like the dress I just bought myself for the Taylor Swift concert. We're in the baby section.
Yeah, this is kind of like, I feel like the feeling I had walking around Japan is the feeling you're having walking around the Target baby section with a purpose.
I feel so lost in here, but it's so scary and so exciting. I love it. It's a newborn one, but they do have a 6-month one, Robert says, so we might go for that. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I'm deciding on this as the first outfit that I'm buying, and then these little shoes to tell our family, because it will be Christmas, or it won't be Christmas, it'll be like New Year's, but it could be cold, and then they're for like newborn size, and I just think how cute they are. Is it really that comfortable?
It just is.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
I just put this in our house.
I mean, it's a chair. It's got good, like, cushiness. Somebody shoved snacks on the side here. That's a really great touch.
Gross.
You know, for when you're nursing late at night,
you could just pull out a little snack.
You just need a little snacky snack, you know?